Yeah, rook e5 is logical.
5 seconds, got to make a move. 3 seconds, and he's played it. Oh my gosh.
I can also imagine Gukesh fans, yeah, when they see 3 seconds and he's not moving yet, they can get a heart attack. But of course, Gukesh knows that he's controlling the clock.
The decibel level in like the live studio where Sagar is doing
Yes.
so much amazing work, that just jumped way up to the level of a soccer stadium. Gotta move.
Knight g3, yes, on
Well
the board.
done. Rook e5, just rook f7. There's no need to do anything fancy for black. Just pick off the pawn. Oh my
And
gosh,
if
rook
you go
f6,
to-
rook e7 loses.
Yes, and if rook f8, you have, this is the rule that you have to move away from this enemy knight as far as possible. If I go rook f8,
Maybe I can go after your b pawn, like rook b7. I wasn't joking that we might get rook and bishop versus king. I don't think Ding should allow that, though.
exactly, now already he probably shouldn't.
Yeah. Here we go again.
Unbearable tension, yeah, even like this, we are neutral commentators, we are just enjoying the show and this fantastic fight, but I'm also so tensed for both players.
Get away from that f6 square. Get away from any knight forks.
I somehow feel that Gukesh deserves to win the game, Ding deserves to save the game, and we will only have one result.
It's still not over. I mean, rook b7, f5. I think it's essentially the easy part at that point, but there's no such thing as easy when the tension is this high after 5 hours of play at the World Championship. Easy is
Yeah,
not.
5
that out of
hours
the dictionary.
and this crazy timed scramble. Yeah, this is if the players would have now half an hour each, then I think they would be quite relaxed, but not like this. On the board,
played.
rook b7.
Any tricks here? Maybe you can try to cling to the pawn, bishop a4. Why give it away unless you need to?
Yes, if you can. But then you also allow some king f3 business. Can black try to play for some mating ideas? Or
King
that
f3,
does
king
not work?
d2.
Yes, king d2.
He's
Knight
played it, I
e4
think.
check. Yeah, he protects the pawn.
Ding has that time cushion, though. He might do well to spend a little bit of time here. Make sure, like, the f pawn doesn't get out of control. There's these types of tricks. Of course, it doesn't work. Rook will move and capture the pawn. But still.
Yeah, there is still a lot of tension here.
King f3, king d2, knight e4. The black knight can get around to c5 and kick the bishop away.
Yeah, I feel like, okay, king f3 and then knight e4 check gives me quite a lot of stability. I should be able to liquidate.
What about king f3, f5 and pray that white doesn't get mated?
Yes.
Ay.
Insane. Yeah, after so many good defensive resources, still a lot of questions to be answered.
3 minutes now for Ding, but this is where his time management is paying dividends. He can calm himself down, just double check for any shenanigans, and choose a move with a lot of confidence.
King f3, correct. f5. White pushes the pawn and keeps the tension.
Oh my gosh, but wait a second. So what's black's move? Rook e7 is a little counterproductive, it seems.
Yes, then king runs out.
What about, like...
Knight e4?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. a6? No, it doesn't work.
But okay, maybe knight e4.
f6?
Okay, yeah, he plays king f4. Yeah, this was the other strategy, just keep on harassing this pawn, yeah, because the f pawn can be finally maybe captured, yeah.
Knight e4, just chasing it down with a knight.
Yes.
f7? What's the move, though?
Well, okay, knight d6. I'm assuming I can always set it up that I can always end up in rook bishop versus rook
Yeah,
if I feel.
but I would no.
I understand. I understand.
Anything but that. But f7, yeah, like f7 can
Yes.
avoid it.
Yeah, f7 and then bishop b3 will protect the pawn, and okay, you will have to sacrifice.
f7 knight c5 is a blunder because of rook c8, but he goes bishop c2, tries to be tricky. Oh, rook b5, bishop e4. I think rook e5 there may be a draw. And then rook e4 and rook e7?
Yes, that is like this fairy tale draw. But okay, rook b5, I can push f7 and you will have to sacrifice your knight or not. You have then knight d6.
Yeah, I think knight d6 is good enough.
Wow. And then bishop g6. Okay, I will somehow try to get this, but...
Rook b5 is not the move. Apparently knight d6.
Knight d6 played, of course. It's the professional move.
Why risk it with crazy tactics when you have simply knight d6 stabilizing the situation? Now the pawn doesn't even reach f7.
Yes.
Rook
exactly.
D8.
So now also king e5 is coming.
It's a draw. I mean, Gukesh has run out of resources.
And after king e5 already rook f7 will be a threat. Also just liquidating everything.
Oh, there's that look again.
Yeah.
Rook d8 maybe can be tried. Ah, but
okay, king e5.
So annoying.
Yeah, it already does not change anything. Yeah, this knight e4, knight d6.
The rook has run out of breath. It's like I'm done. I'm done for the day.
We were praising we were praising Gukesh's rook. We have to praise that knight. Yeah, that knight, monster knight. What a job it has done, jumping all around and saving the day.
And again, time ticking down. 10 seconds. Gukesh can't get too engrossed. He's got to remember, and he does. King e5 might be a handshake, Peter. This might be the last hurdle.
Yeah, king e5, bishop d3, and then, okay, the game will just end in a draw.
King e5, bishop g6, maybe. Wait a second.
Bishop g6.
King e6?
King e6, yeah.
Bishop b3. Okay. Knight f7 is one move. Is it the move?
Maybe it's a professional one, yes. Knight f7. And then take on f6.
Don't take on b5. Don't do that to yourself, Ding. And he
Knight
plays
f7 on the board, yeah. Wow.
That's it. He's going to lose the pawn back, and that's it. Then it's going to be official.
Yeah, and this is the moment when also Gukesh knows that, okay, that's it. The game is kind of finished, yeah, because before he was still hoping that maybe, there was the maybe. But now there is no hope.
Yeah, he was riding the wave of adrenaline. You know, you're in the time scramble. Now the realization sets in, as you said. He might take the knight, but you can't even keep the extra pawn. Like, there is just no way. You're losing the pawn on the next move by force.
Yeah, just he should not lose on time out of desperation that I cannot win. That's the only danger.
10 seconds. Well, he glances at the clock. He knows. 5 seconds. And he
Make
moves.
a move.
Thank God.
Yes.
Okay, but I don't know why he would leave the knight on the board. He's still trying. A6?
D2.
No.
Well, king e7, knight d6. Yeah, looks like a very natural way of... King e7, knight d6, and...
Black's not
rook
worse.
b6. Okay, rook b6. Yeah, setting up a6 and knight d6.
Gukesh needs to just go rook d6. Get rid of that pawn, because if you go down this pawn, at that point, when you're upset and tired, just make sure nothing insane happens. Okay, good enough.
Bishop c4, rook d6. Yeah, that's it.
Unbelievable. Knight d6 takes b5.
With big happiness.
And the knight is the game-saving piece. How symbolic. The rook does not outlast black's knight. And both kings live to tell the tale. It is officially a draw.
Wow. Insane action. We have witnessed a fantastic game. The applause is absolutely